Greetings, Andrew here again, and we're going to talk about backpacks. On my left, I have the Mystery Ranch Pintler on the Guidelite frame, the previous frame model. On the right, a Pintler off of the Guidelite MT. I'd like to show you some of the differences. You might be surprised at the innovations that Mystery Ranch made over the last few years. So stick around and let's explore this together. All right, so if you explore the outside, they're both the same 38 liters, and mostly the straps are pretty similar. A couple outside differences. The previous model Guidelite frame just has one pocket in the lid, whereas the current model Guidelite MT has two pockets in the lid. If we look at the side pockets, you'll see that the Guidelite frame, the stretch fabric here is stretchy, but this is not nearly as stretchy. And on the Guidelite MT frame, this water bottle pocket is much more stretchy, and the strap goes in behind it. Whereas this one, if you put a big water bottle in there, that strap is going to wrap around the outside of that water bottle as well. Another thing strangely missing on the Guidelite frame is the pole that the Guidelite MT has added to help with the zipper, and that's present on all the zippers on the Guidelite MT, as well as moving this webbing farther out on the bottom. Where things really change is when we get inside. If we jump inside these packs, like mentioned before, the MT has two pockets in the lid, whereas the old version just has the one. The hydration sleeve is actually different sized. It's probably about an inch wider on the MT frame, as well as on the bottom, for whatever it's worth, this is actually separated here, whereas the Guidelite MT is not, and the Guidelite MT is longer as well, it's deeper. And when we're talking about it, the Guidelite on this one is a June of 2019 frame, and the Guidelite MT on this one is February of 2020. So again, this is not an attempt to compare frames, because that information is very easy to find online, but to compare the actual bag. You'll see on the interior of the Pintler on the Guidelite frame, there's a sleeve or a pocket here that goes all the way through, so you could store a longer item in there, and then one zipper pocket there, and then here there's another long pocket that goes all the way down with a closed bottom, and then it's repeated on this side. In contrast, they've moved the larger pockets here more towards the inside, which is better for heavy loads. You could use this for a water bladder. And they've doubled the amount of zipper pockets on the outside edge of the flap. And they did retain this sleeve, which goes all the way to a closed bottom in there, and repeated on the other side. Both have a toggle, a port for your water bladder. Zippers are similar. waterproof zippers. Material feels pretty similar to me. Actually, I would say that the previous, this Guidelite, this feels thicker than the Guidelite MT frame. Wanted to add one more bit of information. This is a Sawtooth 45 Guidelite MT, and the compression strap buckles on this bag are slightly smaller than the ones on the Pintler bags. And I have a bare tooth and a Selway also, and they are larger. So it's just the Sawtooth that has these smaller compression strap buckles. Thanks for hanging out with me while we talk about the Mystery Ranch bags and compare the old version with the new version of the Pintler in Mystery Ranch. I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless.